Welcome back, guys. This is Nedangaval here. We are playing Railway Empire 2. We are in North America, Northeast to be specific, and this is the beautiful town of Ottawa, having a beautiful brewery in the middle of the town, thriving town. And why are we looking at this town? Because we are going to build a train station and connect it to our existing NK network right here. And I think we have enough money to double the track. Let us do that. I want to take this and accept the line. It is a little bit crooked in the joining, but I think it is going to be fine. Let us put in the gridiron and finally connect Ottawa right here. How do we connect? I think the same direction is going to be fine. Now we can turn it around and join it somewhere here. Yeah. I'm going to double track it. I'm going to put supply tower right here. Finally, our Dunham has reached 39 kilometers per hour. The express line which we upgraded in the previous episode, line 1. So let us have a route from Ottawa to, well, we can only go to Boston, right? I think we should do a turnaround in Syracuse. Let's see, can we even do that? I don't think so. We can do it here. I think we should do it here. Okay, I think that is the best outcome we can have. There it is. Now this will corner out the vegetable farm, but I think it is going to be fine. It will transform based on how we build tracks. Oh, this one looks weird. There it is. This is okay and cost us less also. And let us join the another track. Done. Let us set the directions. So Syracuse is connected, so is Albany. I don't think so. Do we need to do a connection like this? Yeah, no, we're gonna leave it. If we want to go to Albany, we can take this route. So let's start from Ottawa to Syracuse to Albany and back to Syracuse. And this one is first going to be John Bull. One line, strictly freight. And another line from Albany, Syracuse to Ottawa and back to Syracuse. This one is going to be strictly express. And I think I'm going to have a line from here to Portland to Bangor. Yeah. Another line from Bangor to Portland to Ottawa and back to Portland. Strictly freight. I'm not connecting Boston. Let us see what happens. And we will be soon getting our connection bonus. So yeah. Okay, so let us look into the tasks which were given in our previous episode. Oh, we have 2 sets. I think we'll be finishing this first set first. Achieve an express status on a rail line between Boston and Philadelphia, and then deliver 8 loads of salt to New York City. We already have the route and the business. Let us put a pretty straight line. John Bull, and it's going to be freight. It's going to be only salt, and we'll see that happening because New York has crossed 70k, so they already have a requirement for salt, isn't it? Yeah, so we're going to be good, and we have to expand our Albany line for distilleries because they are getting their sugar and fruit, but it is never enough. I bet we have more fruit stuck here, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. Let us see it. Can we double the train up here? Wait, we have 2 trains in similar direction. Why are we doing that? Okay, we have a train and we have another one doing the same thing. Oh yeah, taking fruits to Boston, isn't it? Yeah. And this is exclusively for fruits and yeah. I think we should avoid this. So that it runs empty when it goes to events rest. That might be also a reason, because when it starts here and drops it has run empty so that it can carry more to Boston. Otherwise it will be already preloaded with some goods in Albany. It will not carry anything from here to Boston. No, it shouldn't be taking anything. It should run back after service. So let that happen. Okay, I think the salt is already on the way. And then we have to reach 75k in mid-Atlantic states. That is Pittsburgh, Philadelphia and Washington DC. And we are already in 61k. Okay, that is easy to achieve. From Boston to Philadelphia we need an express straight. So yeah, can we even afford this region? Nope. So we have to wait for a little while. So let's see what's going on. There is this line running empty. Now this should be carrying a little bit of fruits to Boston. We have a lot actually to Boston, very less to Albany. And it has been staying there for 25 weeks. And we got the connection bonus for Ottawa. So the Ottawa trail route is functional. So there is also had a look at that. We almost reaching 200k per week in income. And we have crossed 1 mil back again. I think now the train is carrying, fruits to Boston. Good. Not sugar, but fruits. I think we can add another train. So they will always move in opposite directions, because Albany is going to need a lot of sugar and fruits. I think this will slowly disperse to Albany. Now it has changed to Albany, isn't it? Yeah, see? Okay, there is the another train coming in after dropping everything in Boston. Now let's see. Still taking sugar. A lot of sugar apparently. Are we running out of sugar here? Yeah, we were, isn't it? Okay. Now, how's the congestion situation? We have a little bit of congestion here because we have the supply tower. But I think apart from that, we are fine. I think this problem can be solved easily. By just simply doubling it. They'll keep moving. Okay, I think we have enough money to buy the concession here. So I was waiting to cross 1.2 mil because after buying this we have to spend money to build a station here to Philadelphia. Yeah. And we do have a faster train, Dunham. So this one is going to be a little bit tricky, but we'll see what we can do. It has to be here, isn't it? Yeah.
Maybe I didn't make myself clear, so one more time for half-wits like you. Hands off my territory. If you don't tear down this ugly shack right now, I'll give you a knuckle sandwich.
Okay, the crash out is very reasonable. We are getting into his region. Okay, I might have to remove the track altogether, I guess. I want to continue this, or it is still here. So let us continue this bridge as far as we can and join it right here. Oh, it does dip down. I think now I can raise it. Okay, you know what? We'll do it like this. It's just taking too much time. See, this is what I want, except in this joining. Of course, it should be a little bit a sweet spot, yeah. Or we can do it like this.
Hold Hold up now. You really want war? Best settle your affairs, because tonight you'll sleep with the fishes.
Ooh, you better be careful. He means business. But we must not let this intimidate us.
Did you see what happened there? And that can happen again and again.
I'm afraid we have to live with these sabotages for now. At least until we put this gangster out of business.
Oh, he is a gangster, okay. See, I doubted that right from the beginning, isn't it? I think it was when we were doing British Isles. Not British Isles, I think it was in Europe. He was acting a little bit like a mob boss, isn't it? So he's a gangster. He's a New York gangster, apparently. Okay, yeah, this line we had a problem initially, right? I cannot curve it. Yeah. I have to do this again. So I thought I'll continue this track. Okay, this one is shorter.
My favorites are the ones that break down themselves.
This line is quite short and convenient for us. Let us do this. Okay, done. And let us connect these directly there. Okay, now it works finally. But the dip is still there here, isn't it? I can completely raise it to yeah, it doesn't matter. Let us bring it down then. If it doesn't matter much. Yeah. 1/2 mil for a track. Especially the bridge. Okay, then we'll double it. Okay, the line is ready from Boston to Philadelphia. Let's set the directions, and we already have the gridiron. Let us put the supply number somewhere here. So it has to be from Boston or from Philadelphia. Boston and Philadelphia, so it can be either way. So let's have a line directly from Boston to Philadelphia, stopping nowhere. We'll go with the fastest Dunham. It's going to be strictly express, and we'll have 2 trains and see what happens. I'm not sending anything else, and I think New York has yeah, it doesn't have a stop, so it doesn't matter even if there is a maintenance depot. So let's build one here. And hope for the best. So yeah, I think he was sabotaging us, isn't it? Right here. Oh, look at that. That is a crucial line. The only con line we have. And he has sabotaged this line. Look at that. Look at that. Our revenue has dropped to 50%. I think we should give him the same treatment. After encashing these people their bonuses. I think this is the first time I'm doing it, isn't it? Yeah. Let's get a saboteur and see what happens. So we'll sabotage his track. Which one should we go? What track does he have? I think it is better to see in this mode. He doesn't have much. We can do it somewhere in this line. It does connect a very important connection between DC and Philadelphia. Or maybe here. I think this part is the best part. Okay, we'll do that when the saboteur is ready. We are having a little bit of look at that. The congestion has moved from here to only this part. And this line has too many diversions, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to leave it as it is. We'll see what happens. But this line is completely empty. Because of this sabotage, I guess. Yeah. Look at that. Albany is getting busy. I don't think so I can expand beyond this. Well, we can make a Y connection of 4 platforms here and 4 here. But we are going to need another lengthier section, isn't it? Yeah. We'll see what we can do. How's Bangor? Bangor is good, right? And I think our salt is slowly getting in. Good. This line is now coming back. I think it will take another load of salt. We did prioritize salt, right? Yeah. Do we have any loans to be repaid? Yeah, we have one. I think we need 900k, isn't it? Yeah. We'll wait for it and repay it. Just one salt? Do we not have enough salt here? Is that the problem? Yeah. We might have to expand it. We'll wait. And we are storing a little bit of salt for Boston.
A record? Either tailwind or false measurement. Probably both.
Very good. It was about time that we also entered this market with our own goods.
Speaking of goods, let us change the track. This one is running full, right? So let's copy this line, or not copy it, edit it and include New York into this. And also while coming back, we will make it a single train. Then we'll make a line from Philadelphia, New York to Boston and back to New York. This one is going to be strictly freight. It's a single train in it. Oh, we are bringing in meat to Albany. And I think we're going to drop it in New York, isn't it? Yeah. We already have too much meat for Syracuse and Buffalo. Don't we have a line? I thought we did, right? This one goes to Albany. We have a line to Syracuse, which is running full apparently. In that case, we can have a line from New York to Syracuse to Buffalo and back to... I thought we have this line, right? Let us check it here. Oh yeah, we didn't do that line actually because of the congestion. Now I think we can do that since we have expanded a lot and diverted the trains. Let's do a freight line first and then a passenger line from Buffalo to
We
New
both
York
know nothing about
via
trains,
Syracuse.
but I have people for that.
Albany is getting busy. I'm not sure whether even I can extend the platforms, because without the gridiron they will not be considered as platforms. So let's see. Really, the length is not enough? Oh, look at that. This is how long we need. Boston Albany Railroad increases track length by 8,000 kilometers with this. Okay, so now we have more leeway here, but we do not have the same distance. Actually, we can. How's the terrain? It gets into the foothills, isn't it? Yeah. Well, we can do this. We can split it into two so that we can maintain the same length here without changing anything here. We'll take the tips off. I think we should start from the inner line. Okay, let's set the direction. So we have 4 tracks for Buffalo, Syracuse, and further cities whenever we need to develop it. And we have 2 fresh tracks here, so let us plan it accordingly. So we have a dedicated line to Albany via Boston, as it was before. I think this should, I hope this works. Let's see. We have the direction still here. And I'm not sure how we are going to connect this, but we'll see. That is where the problem is, isn't it? So we have to connect the outer line first. I think I'm going to take this. And hope they switch. Can we switch it here? I don't think so, right? Yeah. I hope the track doesn't break. We'll do the crisscross right here. This one works. Yeah. We'll see what happens. The tracks are not bugged, right? Yeah. They are still running. Okay. Otherwise, we'll have that orange exclamation. Okay, we have a saboteur. Gladys Thomas. We are planning it here, right? In this part. Okay, we have to take one track out. I'm going to take this track out. Good. Oh, there is an explosion. So what happens here exactly? Good. For a month, I'm going to have another saboteur ready. And we'll do it to the other track. Because I think our upcoming request is going to expand into Pittsburgh and Washington DC, so he is going to be annoyed more, and we have to buy 3% stock on Barty Shiloh's company. Okay, first I have to repay my loan and again borrow money for better interest, cheaper interest. Yeah, and then do that. So we have to get into, what are the Mid-Atlantic? Pittsburgh and Philadelphia and Washington DC. Okay, where is Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh is here. Okay, I think there is going to be another tunnel here. But how are we going to do this? I think connecting via Buffalo and then closing the line loop with the Washington DC is going to be good. I think so, I'm not sure. Okay, we'll see what we can do. Okay, we have crossed 900. Okay, let us repay the loan. Okay, we are officially debt free. And how much money do we need to buy 3% shares in Barty Shiloh? We are going to need 300k, right? Yeah. So it's going to take another month, I guess, for us. At this income per week, it is going to take another month. And I think it is achievable without lending money or borrowing money, I'm sorry. How is the congestion is still here happening? Maybe we should extend this track. But they are stopping right here. Why are they stopping? Because of a breakdown? Really, before joining this track? They couldn't have a breakdown after joining this track, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, we'll see after some time, but it is not blood red. The line is a little pale in color. And the traffic is outgoing. It is not only incoming towards Boston. And Albany is fine now. And I think we are having a bottleneck here, or we are going to have a bottleneck here. And how is Ottawa doing? Ottawa is growing up. Good. Ottawa is getting its nearby lumber. It needs a little bit of corn.
It's important that we expand south. If we can keep Philadelphia in our rail network, That will be a great opportunity for us.
I think we already row, right? What is he talking about? And 8 loads of salt to New York City has been done. Okay, let's take that train out. We don't need it. Okay, we have
Now
300k.
that's what I call a real breakdown. Thank you for your trust.
Very good. The citizens are highly satisfied with your performance.
Okay, I think it is stuck in 61 because we haven't built another station in Washington DC. I think we should start doing that and keep expanding. Now we don't have another saboteur. Once we get, we will block the other line. Okay, this line is going to be tricky. I think we might have to cross and have a bridge right here, or we can do it here, I guess. No? And yes, we have to make a crossing towards Pittsburgh, isn't it? Because Charlottesville, it's not going to be in our range, inside our region. So I think I'm going to put the track like this. This one is going to be a little tricky. Let's see. Do we have enough leeway to turn? We don't. It's going to be a sharp turn, isn't it? I think we have to try it.
Let's get one thing straight. The station goes away, or you do.
Okay, this is a pretty neat connection. And we are maintaining a 4% max intonation. I think that is good. But it is completely running on an overhead bridge. But I think since we have too many connections here, we have to accept it. And I thought of connecting this lumber into Washington DC, but I don't think so we can. Because we cannot join tracks into the existing bridges. So I think this is going to be only a simple connection. We're going to need 1.2 mil. Let us see whether we can bring this down. This side we can. I guess that's the max we can go. $300K is reasonable, isn't it? But we have a bridge here and a risky line here. And this is a sea crest actually, not even a coast. So during high tide, this track will be submerged in water, isn't it? That to salt water. Can we move this a little bit? We will lose the speed, isn't it? I think I'm going to accept it. This one is better. We have a barricade. Even during high tides, we won't have any problems, and that is only a mild dip. We can even raise it here. This is going to be very expensive. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. Let's double it. This is going to cost only half of it because we have already done the groundwork, the earthwork. exit the directions. And yeah, we cannot have supply towers in the bridges, isn't it? Yeah, so it's a good thing we have dropped it. We'll put it right here in the middle. We have 20 railway stations connected. Good. Now let's have a train from Washington DC to Philly to New York and back to Philly. This one is going to be strictly freight line, and we'll have New York to Philly to Washington DC and back to Philly. And this one is going to be strictly passenger, and we can even go with the new Dunham because they will have higher population moving towards New York. Since it's a developed city, it is far more developed than Washington DC, isn't it? Slowly the meat is going towards Buffalo, isn't it? Good. And we are loading up again. And why are we not making any? Why is the production stopped? I don't get it. Are we out of wool? Yeah, they're all stuck somewhere, isn't it? Well, that is Barty's problem, isn't it? It is stuck somewhere in Morris Stop or somewhere else. And we do have a train from Campbell Rest to New York, right? It is busy like this. Okay. Okay, we'll see what we can do. I mean, we can prioritize. Let's see. So it takes lumber and wool from Campbell Rest, drop it in New York, and goes back to Cool train station. Okay. In that case, we will prioritize wool and see what happens. Why is it going to Syracuse? It shouldn't be going to Syracuse, right? Okay, I think it is connected here. It shouldn't be going to Syracuse. Why is it going to Syracuse? Campbell to New York. The directions are set and we do have what's going on. Oh, it is because it is connected here. Okay, my bad. I think the problem will be solved now. There it is. Okay. So these were connected in the outermost track. Yeah, that might be this. Okay, I get it now. So it squeezes out and goes back to change tracks. Okay, I think now the problem is solved. Okay, we'll see what happens. And we haven't got a saboteur yet. Okay, how is this line doing? Look at that, it is already full. Beautiful. Do we have any research points? Yeah, we do. We have 500 points, but it is not notifying me here. I don't know why. So let us research the next freight line.
It's not a locomotive. It's a piece of junk on wheels.
And we will reduce the maintenance requirements for our locomotives by 5%. Okay. So the only thing left to do is connect Pittsburgh to the existing line. I think we can do that. We have enough money. We're crossing a mill, almost a mill. So I think I'm going to connect Pittsburgh and then connect Buffalo here. So I have to pre-plan the route like this. What is this place? Parkersburg. Okay, that's a new name. I've never heard of it. And Big Lick. I'm sure there is another reason, explanation for this name. But we're not going to talk about it. Okay, let's see. I think I'm going to connect Buffalo and Washington and make a Y connection here for Pittsburgh. So the line has to be in this direction, yeah. And we'll put it as far away as possible so that we can get more leeway to make the Y connection. Okay, this line is going to be interesting. I'm going to connect it pretty much like this to Washington. It's going to cost us $6 million and an Indian camp to be removed. And for some reason this is going to be completely submerged in tunnels. We don't want that. Okay, we'll cross it right here. And this is going to be fine, and we have to pinch it here. Somewhere here. I think this tunnel is unavoidable. We do need it. And this line is not going to be happy, isn't it? Okay, this one is reasonable, but not that line apparently. Okay, I'm going to drop it right here, maybe a little bit away. Yeah, let's spend all the money we have. And then let's see, now I need to make a connection straight towards here so that we can also have a line towards, where was it, in the Great Lakes? Toronto and London. Okay, let's punch a line straight through like this. Okay, now let's connect this line somewhere here.
I don't even have to do it myself.
We are trying to connect to this city, right? Okay, this works, but we cannot connect it here. Let me see. Can I connect it here? This I can do, right? Yeah. Okay, that is the max we need. What will happen if I take this out? Okay, it will try to connect here. Okay. Okay, let us keep it here. And I'm going to pinch it here. Push it out a little more. There it is. I think I'm going to be okay with this speed.
This building bothered me, so I had it redesigned a bit.
Okay, we can get max. We need a little bit of... What will happen if I... Okay, we cannot. It's gonna be expensive, isn't it? Yeah. And we are making faster than what we are spending. So I think we are going to be good. Okay, now Buffalo and Washington DC are connected. Good. Single beautiful line crossing through the... I'm not sure which lake this is. One is Ontario Lake, one is Michigan, and I don't know which one this is. The one near London. Okay, let us connect finally Pittsburgh, the whole purpose of this line. First to Washington. And then to Buffalo. And these junctions are the best place to put these, where are these? Maintenance post, because they do cover a huge distance. But they do incur a lot of cost to maintain, like 100K or something like that. That is also weekly. So you do it only when you don't have a choice. If there are too many breakdowns happening in that region. I haven't faced such problems so far. I'm not putting it down, but if the occasion arises, I will do that. Okay, I think we need a maintenance depot here for sure. And I think Washington DC also needs one. And I think Buffalo has one already, right? Nope. Let's put one there. Okay, because these are very long distances. So every joint, every junction will have breakdowns for sure. I think one supply tower is going to be fine. So let us start our line from Buffalo, Pittsburgh to Washington DC and back to Pittsburgh. And we don't have a gridiron here. I'm sorry, here. Okay, I think now we can do this. Buffalo, Pittsburgh to Washington DC and back to Pittsburgh. We'll go with one freight line. We have to put in the gridiron here. Well, the gridiron we can place it on the bridges, so that is not an issue for us. And we'll make another line from Washington DC, Pittsburgh to Buffalo and back to Pittsburgh. This one is going to be an express line. We'll go with the Dunham. It's going to be fast, quick. And I think we'll reach this quite fast. Look at that, we are already carrying beer. Albany continues to grow low rent and many jobs. Of course, we have expanded the tracks here to 8 tracks. We are maxed it out here. Of course, we haven't split it here, we don't need it. But I think we are going to need it eventually. So we'll see. And so far we haven't got... Oh, we lost the saboteur again? No, we didn't get him, right? Yeah. We'll wait for him. We'll put another saboteur right here. I think if we increase the value, you can get them in a shorter time period, isn't it? Yeah. And also better quality. And let us connect the track like this. Oh, we cannot, right? Yeah. We have a huge bridge here, so we cannot move the crisscross here. And I think we can make another line from Philly to Pittsburgh via Washington DC. We'll go with the express line, and we'll have another freight line running in the opposite direction. Look at that, we're charging 300k per week almost. Good. And Albany has grown enough to start its own furniture industry, and I bet it is getting its planks from Buffalo and Boston. And I think we can now expand our Boston Albany Railroad outstrips the competition. Our company is valued to 22 mil. In 1830s, that is a huge amount. It's a huge value. So let us expand the salt mines. The requirement is very high, and I think Portland has also crossed 70k, so they are also going to need salt. Yeah, they're being partially fulfilled. And I think in Portland we should have, at 90k we should have the cheese factory, the dairy products. And how's the situation in Evans Terminal? Do we have any? Yeah, it has come down. So we have to send stocks only to Albany. I think that is good. And can we do a crisscross? We cannot, right? Yeah. If we want to do it, we can join it here directly and have a connection to Philadelphia and Albany actually without touching New York. Actually, we should do that. This line is not that complicated. It is pretty much achievable. And we'll take it out as far away as possible. Yeah.
I just had lunch with the mayor to discuss your series of breakdowns.
Okay, now we have a new connection bypassing New York. Let's have a line from Syracuse, Albany and Philadelphia and back to Albany. This line is going to be interesting. Why is it going into coal station? Is it because of the track? Yeah. I think it's time to expand, crossover and join here. We'll start with this one. We will raise it up and drop it down and join somewhere here, or maybe we will even cross till here. And then join. Okay, let's see whether this is possible. We cannot. It cannot cross over the barn, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, now how do we go? Actually, we have removed this line. So let's see what has changed now. Philly to Albany. Okay, this has to go to Coal Station and Syracuse. The switching has to happen somewhere here, isn't it? Yeah. I'm gonna take both the supply towers out and see whether we can do the crisscross here. It's going to be so complicated, isn't it? Okay, that was not that difficult. Let's put a supply tower right here dedicated for the coal train station, whichever crosses through this line, and we'll have a supply tower somewhere here in the middle, quite common, and we'll add another line here so that they don't have to stop here. And I think now the problem is solved. There it is, without touching the coal station. Good. Okay, this line is going to be busy and it is going to congest Albany again, but I think we're going to be fine. Why is it still entering coal station? It shouldn't be. We do have the crisscross here, right? Okay, the train. Okay, what about this line from Philly to Syracuse, then Albany? Albany is the issue, isn't it? Yeah. So this line will directly take. Okay, let's take Syracuse out and check with Albany. Okay, there is the problem. It has to come here, go there to change tracks. Oh, because we don't have a line here directly to Albany. Okay. But if it goes to Syracuse, now while coming back it can go to Albany, right? Oh, for changing, yeah, it needs a line to change, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, I get it now. So we need to make a crossover here somewhere, especially to this line. Okay, we have to do it like this. Okay, now the problem has been solved. I think so. So we have another ugly train line to that direction. Let's see. Philly to Albany. Okay, now it is not taking Coal Station. Then to Syracuse, back to Albany. Okay, I think we are good now. We'll go with freight first, and then in reverse we'll go with an express. I'm going with the Dunham for this. And this line is going to be busy, not because of traffic, because it has to wait for. Let us have more tracks. I'm sorry, platforms. I keep saying tracks, isn't it? Let it be as it is. And here it is going to be this one is going to be fun to draw the line. Since it is a turning, the gridiron needs a higher length. Come on. Really? Okay, we'll accept the length because this is going to be a very sharp curve. Okay, done. So Syracuse has been expanded.
Let's face it, we both know nothing about trains, but I have people for that.
And do we have to connect these tracks here? I don't think so. We need to do that. We'll see what happens. Now this line is going to be the most used line, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that, Nolan Station is getting busy yet. I think we are having too many breakdowns here. Okay, we'll wait for that. And the cities are not growing at all. What's going on? Philadelphia, what does Philadelphia need? Oh, it needs corn and sugar. I think we can help with that. Do we have any corn source? We have one far away. We have a sugar source here. And I think Washington also needs sugar, right? Yeah. They all need sugar, corn and grain. I think that can be provided. Let's put it far away so that we can have a little, or we can put it like this. We'll have another line joining here. I'm going to double track it. But the reason I'm doing like this is because we can have the track in both the directions, because eventually Pittsburgh is also going to need sugar. So let's have a Miller train directly to, well, Washington
I
DC.
sent someone over to tidy things up a bit.
Man, he's been sabotaging a lot, isn't it? So we'll have another line for sugar. We'll do the same for Philadelphia. Let them grow. And I think we'll do the same for grain here also. We'll put in separate lines. Later we'll combine it. So that they'll slowly start growing. And they do need corn, right? Yeah. I think we need to make a connection like this. This one is going to be interesting, because we shouldn't touch the borders of the city for some reason I don't know. And yes, we have to accept the inclination. We don't have a choice. Or we can push it a little bit back, right? We do have enough space, so let us tip it right here and join it somewhere here. This is the outermost line. Why do you have this much inclination here? Oh, it is too steep, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It is already in the foothills, so the inclination is going to be there, irrespective of what we have to do. We got the connection bonus for Pittsburgh, or grain, or the sugar farm. I'm not sure which one. I think it was the sugar farm. Okay, let's put the gridiron right here. Let's have an exclusive locomotive for Pittsburgh for bringing in the corn. It's going to be a John Bull, and we're not taking any grain, only corn. And we'll drop it in Pittsburgh, and it should be distributed. And Pittsburgh should have a warehouse for sure. We'll take in grain, corn, maybe lumber, sugar at some point, maybe clothes. We'll see what happens. Look at that, Washington DC has started growing. There it is, it has slowly started rising. Okay, the saboteur is ready. He has been sabotaging a New York road.
I'm laughing my head off. Left to your own devices, you'll tear yourself apart.
I'm gonna do the same right here in this line. We will ask for a better saboteur. There it is, yeah. $250,000, yeah, we have $2 million in the bank. I think we can spend that. on vengeance. I think this line is good, and I think we need another supply tower at some point. Somewhere in between, we'll see. Maybe we'll remove this line and put one here and one here. And we can even bring in the lumber, right? Well, we cannot do it here. We have a huge bridge. But we can do it here. Do we have lumber? Is that even a need? No, it has been fulfilled. Philly also gets its lumber, right? Yes. So corn is the only culprit. We should be getting corn now. After one or two shuntings, we should start storing corn. And the corn is stuck here, isn't it? What is this train doing here instead of here? Okay, it's here. I think it showed something else, right? And this is completely for Pittsburgh. And we'll make another train which will drop grain and sugar like this to Pittsburgh. And yeah, we are already storing it good. I think we should have oh, this is a tunnel, right? Yeah. Okay, we'll see. Otherwise, we can expand it here like what we usually do. Yeah, like this. Yeah, I think this will solve more problems. Look at that. Yeah, the trains are coming out quicker. And is this one running empty? Yeah, why is it running empty? We do have sugar here, right? We're out of sugar apparently. Okay. And we have a milk source here. New York is going to need milk. It is getting fulfilled. Philadelphia is going to need milk at some point. It's only 20k, it needs it only in 35k. And Boston, look at that. Boston can have another industry and we have money to spend. I'm so tempted to put dairy here. You know what, I'm going to put a cheese factory right here. I'm not calling it dairy products, I'm going to call it cheese factory. That's what it looks like. And are we importing milk? Yeah, we are trying to. Now we'll need milk. And do we have we have till Malone, Albany to Malone. Okay, now we'll have an exclusive train from here to Boston. It's going to be strictly freight. And we have enough milk. Good. And I think Malone is storing up milk, right? Yeah, for Portland, not for okay, we'll see what happens. And so far we have managed with just 2 tracks for Boston and Portland, isn't it? Because in my previous playthroughs I went up to 8 tracks, 4 for Boston to Portland and 4 for this line to the Malone station for this Y connection. But somehow we have managed till now. And we are only 3 years in the game. When you see the timestamp, yeah, it is only 1833. We started in 1830. Okay, we have a little bit of breakdown here. Why is that? Totally out of maintenance. Why is that? Oh, okay. So in that case, we'll put in the maintenance depots here. and maybe even in hill station, because have too many trains originating from the corn source. We can even have a maintenance depot in Malone station. Too many trains do cross it, but only if it stops there, the train will get serviced, the locomotive will get serviced. Also keep that in mind. And Ottawa has grown to 40k. I think we can build another industry here. What shall we get in here? What do we have nearby? Well, we have lumber, so let's bring in the sawmill. And let's connect the lumber right away. And we do have coal, fruits, a lot of grain here. Okay, we'll put the lumber station right here. And let me make a line like this. Let me collect the line pretty much here. And I think we have a grain line already, right? Oh, we don't. The train goes directly to Boston, isn't it? Yeah. Why is it going to Boston? It can just drop it here, right? Melon doesn't take grain. That complicates things, isn't it? Okay, it is still running. Then let us make a Y connection right here. Because Ottawa does need grain for beer manufacturing, so let us drop grain and then drop lumber. And we are going to need a maintenance depot, I think. Yeah, we do. And do we need a warehouse? I don't think so. I mean, we can, let's see, we can put a warehouse here and start storing grain, lumber, wooden planks. Wooden planks are going to be there anyway. And see if any trains picks up to Boston or Portland. Oh, look at that, it is full.
Ha! I don't even have to do it myself.
Okay, we are almost there. And this line is getting busy. Why is that? It is because of, yeah, it will move, slowly move. Look at that, it is already diluting the color, see? And this guy is still running empty. Should we buy it? I don't think so, we need it. Do we have to buy any businesses anywhere? No, right? Yeah. Okay, these are optional tasks. Okay, I thought we have 2 sets. We can expand to Big Lick, Charlottesville and Norfolk if we want to. And we have to achieve 3 cities with 120k population or more. I think Albany has already reached, isn't it? Yeah, and we have built the university so it doesn't get topped. And I think we have to build an university here. So we'll get that achievement naturally. And this one I'm going to put it right behind our headquarters, facing in opposite directions. Yeah. So Boston will also grow more. And I think next city is going to be New York, right? And it is stuck in 80k population. Yeah. We'll see. We're almost there. And I made this turn because I'm not sure whether we are going to Montreal or I think first we'll go to Toronto, London, and U-turn back to Buffalo. And I don't think so we can buy anything here, right? Yeah. Let's see the regions. Yeah, we don't have anything here. So all our regions are, the end of the regions are here. And we have one city here, Parksburg. We can have this region, which we already have this. And yeah, that is it. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Quebec, Virginia, and West Virginia. Okay.
Competition is good for business, they say. But I say, good business destroys the competition. I see you weren't intimidated by that libertine. That is good, because I've invested sizable sums in this venture and failure would ruin me. We are so close I can literally taste it. Our network just needs another little expansion. Being the mayor of Albany doesn't have to remain the pinnacle of my career. How does Member of Congress sound to you? Even if things are going very well right now, we must not rest. While you have been spreading further south, I have established a bank together with some business partners to become financially independent. From now on, you can borrow money directly from me. Really marvelous! You are unstoppable. I can't tell you how happy I am.
Okay, I think we have completed this task. And we have a little bit of task. I think this is the last of it, isn't it? I think so. Okay, before ending the game, I'm going to invest a little bit money on stocks. Okay, let's go with a little bit, as I said. We already have 97 shares. Let me equally buy all the shares, even though we are not into raw materials. Well, the value of the company will still grow, and we'll invest a little bit on Bati. We can buy him out actually completely at some point.
Keep your hands off my company.
And we are currently in the value of 28 million. Good. Okay. So this congestion problem has to be stopped. Oh, it is happening right here. In that case, we can extend this platform. Come on. There it is, done.
Did you see what happened there? And that can happen again and again.
I'm only extending the platforms, not the tracks, so that we can accommodate more. So how is the, now the traffic will be reset, but I think the trains will run good. Yeah, look at that, it is running full. Let's see the train. Beautiful. Fully jam-packed with passengers and mail. So yes guys, I think I'm going to end the episode right here. Today has been a very long episode and I hope you liked today's gameplay. If you do, kindly like, share and do comment on how my gameplays or my narrations are. And yes, I do post on a daily basis. If you guys wish to watch this series continuously, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel Nedangaval. Until next time, this is Nedangaval signing off. Take care and stay tuned.